It's the winter of 2008. I am coming out of, the anesthetic is wearing off, and I'm coming to in the room. And even before I can see the doctors or see my parents, I can feel the tension in the room. Something is wrong. I look over at my mom, and she's standing in the corner with her arms crossed. And she has that look in her face where she knows that there's something ahead of me that I can't handle, but she doesn't know how to tell me that. And my dad is crying. And my dad doesn't cry often, and he doesn't cry for himself, so it's me. The doctors tell me my football career is over, and I start laughing. It is the funniest thing I have ever heard in my whole life, because they're wrong. Of course they're wrong. Football is never going to be over for me. If only they had done an MRI before the surgery. On the drive home, they call and say, "Don't worry if he doesn't eat. He shouldn't be hungry. I just finished a foot-long sub. Maybe things were going to be all right." It's the fall of 2006. My shoulder has come out in back-to-back plays. I grit my teeth and pop it back in, because why would I not? Football is forever. The JV coach's words echo in my mind. "Don't be a pussy. My shoulder pops out every night. You can play through this." If only I had better coaches. It's the spring of 2005. I am playing basketball for PE for no reason. I'm not even good. And my starting left tackle, who I bully in football all the time, decides that he wants to prove he can do something. And he runs through my shoulder, and I feel a sharp pain. I drop to my knees, and I feel for it. And when I grab my shoulder, it just pops in on its own accord. If only left tackles weren't assholes. It is the fall of 2009. I have spent months sitting out back, staring at clouds, popping painkillers, and letting my dog guard me from the nightmare that is my life. I cannot play football. They have opened up my hip to replace the bone that I'm missing in my shoulder, because the ligaments are gone. It is the summer of 2017. I'm in New Orleans. I am blackout drunk. I am giving my shoes away to a homeless lady, because that's what good people do, right? I am now shoeless and shirtless on Bourbon Street. And I remember thinking, just a year ago, I had been walking this same street, and I had pulled out my phone and opened my Snapchat app and videotaped a guy in that same condition, and I don't know why I did it. If only I'd had the humanity then, maybe this wouldn't be me now. It is the fall of 2019. I am checking into rehab. Football has been over for a long time. The painkillers are behind me, but I will not stop drinking. And every time I don't drink, I have nightmares. I'm either having nightmares that I'm getting drunk, or I'm having nightmares that I'm playing football. Sometimes the field is a normal field. Sometimes there's giant hills that I can't get over. I can't quite play the game I want to play, even in my dreams. If only I'd never been hurt. It is the winter of 2022. I'm sitting around manager of a sober house with 8 guys around me, and we are celebrating the holidays together, and we are genuinely laughing. We genuinely care about each other. It's a moment where I realize that despite all the difficulties I've been through before, if only I'd taken the time to appreciate the journey on the way, instead of regretting every step, lamenting every bad decision, thinking that I was a victim in a world in which we just are random atoms colliding against each other. If only I had taken the time to stop being so angry. Everything works out in the end. Thank you.